Good morning, good afternoon, or good night,
Whatever it is.
depending on whenever you are watching it. I'm glad you're here. Today, me and this fool are going to play Ace Attorney in the worst order possible. This is the second time we're going to do this, so make sure to see the other one if you haven't done that yet. This time, we're going to do it again on a hot summer day, and we're going to try our best to vocalize all of it. And last time we played somewhat of a tutorial, or at least we played the boring part. And today we get to the actual gaming part, where we have to put stuff together.
Yeah.
And we have to actually be in court and have to actually go, objection! So I hope you enjoy. I hope that does it.
He doesn't know.
I don't know shit.
I mean, I guess that is the point.
That is the point, yeah.
Yes, we continue from here.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, what were the controls again? It was just space.
I'll just, you know what, I know the controls, so I'll do the controls. You just tell me what to do.
No, I'm the one playing the game, so I at least want to have the controls. Screw you, mate.
It still might be.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, it's also your house, which I came over to. So
yeah, I mean that is.
Let me do this, alright? Okay, so just spacebar continue.
Yeah.
Okay, the witness scene.
Alright, I took this guy.
Yeah, you were that guy.
Right. On the day of the incident, I was ordered on a special surveillance assignment. Oh no, wait. No, we did the speaking for this already last time. It's just now we're doing the cross-examination. So we gotta figure out what evidence to present, because where are they wrong? So let's review the evidence. So we have this.
Yeah, the post-mortem report, time after death.
And then the photo.
Yeah,
which
with
looked like
the
this.
wine glass.
And then there was the newspaper.
Yeah.
About an article, about a discussion.
Yeah.
And then there was the pen with the
Oh,
RM.
Speaking of, let's quickly go through the characters as well, just kind of revise on.
We can't go to characters right now.
Oh, that sucks.
It appears.
Alright.
Let's see. So then, yeah.
I just managed to catch that crab when I suddenly heard Cotto Wolf remind me.
So like I said, we don't have to actually voice this one anymore because we already did that last time. So yeah, just kind of.
Like I said, who's under the table?
There's nobody under what? Under what table?
No. Yes. That young girl was described, English woman, dagger in hand, as she stabbed wildly.
Blood on the blade. Right. So that's all the statements.
Yeah.
Now you gotta figure out what is it wrong.
Oh no! I just have so many thoughts whirling around in my head. It's all I can do. It's all I can do to stand here, wide-eyed and mute.
Goodness, my dear, you must try to calm down.
But how am I supposed to find inconsistency in what these two gentlemen are saying? I don't see why either of them would have any reason to lie.
What you must remember, I think, is that witnesses may inadvertently lie at times. For various reasons. A misunderstanding, a mistaken observation, a delusion, even.
Ah, a delusion.
So they were hallucinating. They were doing drugs.
That is a federal crime! Objection! They cannot be in court!
This is Japan.
And drugs are completely illegal in Japan?
Well, I don't know. Maybe in 1800s Japan.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's
get the mouse as well, just...
No, just to get the cable out of
alright.
So.
Yes, with evidence, of course.
Right. So, yeah. Spoken like a true judicial assistant. During witness testimony, you can use E to pick a piece of evidence to present for consideration. So you need to listen carefully to each statement and compare what's said to the details in the court record. If you find some conflicting information, that may be the inconsistency you're looking for.
Yes, it's all about inconsistencies.
Once you've identified a witness's statement that appears to conflict with a piece of evidence, put the fucking keyboard down.
No,
you're gonna put the keyboard down.
Let me hold it like this.
No.
Why not?
Put it down.
Why not?
Because I say so.
Really makes it more motivating to come over here, mate.
You're gonna do. You wanna know what happens. Present the evidence to the witness with or. And the way ahead will present itself to you, I'm sure.
Yes. Alright then. I'll consider the details of all the evidence in the court record against each statement to find an inconsistency. Or actually, to find an inconsistency. I hope I'm up to the task.
Don't forget that you can have the witnesses repeat their statements as many times as you like.
Do you think they do it in actual court with a joke? Could you give me that again until they mess it up?
No, well, what you do in court is it's all recorded what they say, and you can just look through it a couple times if you want to.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough.
Everyone has to start at the beginning, remember? So those wide eyes are quite forgivable, since you're high after all. And besides, there's no one else to defend this poor girl. Except me, maybe.
You're right.
No, actually, no, I don't.
Listen to the testimony again from the start.
Right. So, there is a contradiction in here with the evidence, and there's a good luck.
Alright. Oh, on the day of the incident, he was ordered a special surveillance against...
Remember, this is the evidence.
Yeah. On the day of the incident, I was ordered a special surveillance assignment in this disguise. Don't see why that wouldn't go on.
I see it. I see. Yep.
There's an inconsistency in this.
No, but I know what it is.
Because you played the game?
No, I just figured it out.
Alright, I just managed to catch that crab when I stood
You don't have to say this again.
Alright. A caterwaul is just a scream, right?
No, it's a scream. It's British.
What the fuck is a caterwaul?
It's like a scream.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
I thought you said stream.
No, of course not. I ran into the teachers at once, where I found the pair in question.
You're rage baiting me.
No, absolutely I am. Yeah.
Yeah. It's in this one.
Yeah, no, I was thinking so as well. Let me just quickly see.
It has to be WASD.
Alright. So let me just see that. Dagger in hand.
No, like the remember me. She has the dagger because she's stabbing, but it.
What?
You want me to point it out to you? Because I know it.
No.
Look, I haven't played this either, so like.
I honestly don't care enough then. Yeah, photograph print scene taken by police and stab one of the victims back clearly visible. Astride. What's astride?
Beside.
Yeah, well, there's from the back, so.
No, that's not it. I mean, this one will probably work. But that's not what you want.
Well, tell me what it is.
So it says only a single wound was identified, and like she stabbed wildly, which to me implies multiple stabs. You see where I'm coming from with that?
Yeah.
So we present this then?
Sure.
Or no, wrong.
The witness's statement is definitively contradicted by this piece of evidence.
That wasn't it? Damn.
Is that so? Then Battery would care to explain the court precisely how?
I thought it, because it's only, like, stabbing wildly.
Well, definitively. Well, I'd say you were right. I'd say, like, that's not crazy at all. Like, I was like, well, I feel stupid for not having seen that, because you do have a point. And you could have obviously, like, stabbed the same place, but then still you're going
you're gonna have to
somewhat
have,
of indents, you know? So I can hardly imagine there's going to be one wound of which.
Okay, so that wasn't it then.
Perhaps I need to reconsider.
Okay, so that wasn't it.
Alright. I think in that case, this one doesn't have any.
Because then what do you use? I saw blood on the blade. Oh, wow. No, it is just that. It's just stabbed multiple times, which clearly didn't happen.
Yeah, so.
Okay, so we did have the right thing. It was just the wrong statement.
Yeah, you
just with or. Yeah, objection.
How does that not work? Wait, you literally just have the same thing with the other dialogue. With that accusatory cry that just welled up from deep inside me, I think I finally understand.
Remember, you're playing a tomboy right now, right? You're
every time, cause I'm a song. Oh, I thought the stakes has been very high indeed.
Yeah, just like me. What is the meaning of that menacing rose cancer?
I'd like the witness to clarify something for me. What? Where? When? Who? How?
It's got a PR guy, so funny.
Not you, Sosuke-san. The query is directly in... This query is directed...
Query.
That's what I said. This query is directed at Inspector Osanaga. In your statement just now, you said that the victim was stabbed multiple times.
Yes, that's right. As I said when I entered the hut, the defendant was already standing over the victim, bloody knife in hand, like a murderous demon.
This is something where I can so literally see that was translated from Japan, because only Japanese people would make such comparisons, you know what I'm saying? Where they always have like, it was like a demon. No?
That's racist.
That's not racist, that's just the way we're Japanese.
It's stereotyping at least.
Japanese people tend to do storytelling with more comparisons than we to do. Is that not right?
Sometimes?
Not even
I don't know. I don't know
sometimes.
any Japanese people.
No, I don't know. Do I don't know any either, but that's not what I'm saying. Either way.
I mean, I know Asian, so it's basically the same
And yet-
thing.
That's racist!
Yeah, but racism is allowed if it's a joke.
Right. Whatever. I do not consent to this, and when he gets cancelled, I'm not part of that.
Well, when I get cancelled, we can't make this series anymore. So then you're also kind of cancelled.
Fair. And yet, that cannot be.
What?
Get to the point, please, counsel.
What? Little booklet.
In the post-mortem report, it clearly states that the victim was stabbed one time only. In other words, Inspector Osanaga's testimony is clearly flawed. And Sosuke-san. Me?
What Mario? Mario?
You claim to have seen Membani-san in the throes of stabbing the victim. They literally say exactly what you say, but except that you have to say it for a different one.
Yeah.
I did. Well,
I guess, well, I mean, to be fair, this one was more direct, so I guess, yeah, no, it works.
But both you and the inspector confirmed the same point, that there was already blood on the knife that you saw the defendant holding.
Yes, and?
Why did
Ignore the
he
blood coming out of my mouth.
Why is he suddenly gonna do that stereotype thing where it's like, oh my god, I'm bleeding because something cool is happening?
Now I wonder what diseases cause bleeding from the mouth. I think I looked it up once. I think it's like tuberculosis and shit like that.
It's quite simple. We know the murder weapon was used to stab the victim only once. Therefore, there is no way there could have been blood on the knife.
Well,
that single stabbing hadn't already occurred.
Well, unless the knife had been used to stab someone else.
Or literally just like an animal.
Yeah, just like and hadn't been cleaned.
Exactly. It could have been like 50 years ago that one animal was stabbed.
No, because then the blood wouldn't be it would be way dried up. So it'd have to be like relatively recent.
Okay, it could have been like a week ago.
No, like within hours.
No, you could leave it on it for a day and still have it look like it was really something.
Well, yeah, but it'd be clearly dried up, so it'd look different.
Fair enough. All right. True. Then what exactly is the contention, counsel? Are you ever going to tell us? Yes, Your Excellency. There's only one logical conclusion. What Sosuke-san in fact saw was not the moment that the defendant stabbed the victim at all, but the moment that the defendant in fact withdrew the blade from the victim's
Why
body.
did she do that then? She shouldn't have done that. That's stupid. If you see a body on the ground with a knife in it, do you pull the knife out?
Well, no. Matter of fact, you should not do anything at all and immediately call someone before you even enter.
You should call the police.
Yeah,
immediately.
exactly. You should not
or
do
like
anything.
the police detective, literally right there.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah.
And you know he's there because you went there like consensually. You went there with them. You know there's a police detective there.
Fair. That can really stupid. Why is he just gonna? Yeah.
Oh yippee! We got the first successful evidence presentation. Got an
Yay!
achievement.
Woo! Go us.
Well, go me because I found the contradiction.
Whatever. Teamwork makes that ring work or something. But whatever.
Excellent work, Susato. You exploded at them with that object. That is really weird phrasing to use.
Yeah, that definitely has to be translated from Japanese because there's no way you would write that in English. Like, I exploded at them with my accusation. It's gonna sound like there were other crimes committed.
Yeah, no, this. And then proceeded to pull them apart systemically.
Systematically.
Systemically.
Yeah, his English is worse than mine.
Objection!
I love that the voice you did at first is somewhat actually the voice that he's got.
Well. This takes me back.
Oh!
Yes, I seem to remember your cousin states the same much like this in that trial 9 months ago. Her half-witted child with a half-baked pedestrian attempting to steal the show. You're right. There were certain similarities, except that so-called half-witted child managed to outwit the prosecution, who was only half a head of hair. Slander! My head is quite adequately dressed.
he was just like,
Yeah, that doesn't do like a cool like.
Yeah, it was like one of those TikTok trends where they do like, ah, and then they lock in, you know?
But he doesn't have hair, so it doesn't work. In any case, this talk is stabbing and withdrawing from multiple wounds. It makes not a jot of difference.
There's a certain thing as overacting.
The gimmick for this guy is that I change his voice constantly.
Why not?
Engage your brain, young man.
The humble Archie that turns into a sheep.
When the accused face plunged the deadly weapon into the victim, that was the fatal blow.
Alright.
And it was in that moment, just as she had withdrawn the blade, ready for her next strike, that the witnesses saw. The knife was already tainted with blood, because the accused had already stabbed the victim.
I think the music in the background is great, by the way.
Music is pretty good.
Ah!
You have successfully shown with your little display is that the most tasked author is prone to moments of extravagance. Ah! Facepalm.
I'm in agreement with the prosecution. If the defendant was seen wielding the blade at all, that is sufficient grounds for her actions to be viewed with suspicion. But if she was withdrawing the blade...
That's still really stupid and you shouldn't do that. Then we are back where we started.
Sorry?
Consider this, young yokel boy. Oh yeah, Ouchie is classist, I forgot. Here for the student girl is as innocent as you claim. And why would she pull the blight from the victim? And with a demon called blooded composure too. The prosecution demands an explanation, and it had better be good.
Why did Ray pull out the knife?
Ah, yes. Going for the jugular.
What does Father mean by that?
The jugular is like a little piece of your throat over here.
I know, I was reading the line. Let the court hear your answer then, counsel. The truth is, I don't really know.
She's
I have come up with a
stupid!
plausible reason here, or we don't have a case.
Oh, actually, no, not necessarily, because I don't know yet either. I haven't thought about it like that.
The reason why the defendant pulled the knife blade out of the victim's body was surely so she could... Neither of these...
her again!
None of these
Yes.
make sense. Like, this one is the only one where she could be like, oh, whoever is the one that did this.
But also, if someone has a knife in them, don't pull it out, because it actually will
It's
kill
gonna-
them faster.
They're gonna bleed out like crazy. Like,
Yeah.
what is this
Like, the
about,
knife is,
man?
is providing a tourniquet.
Yeah.
So, I guess the middle one makes the most sense.
Yeah, but that's only in the context of this game, not actually in the context of how
this is a
actual stuff
PSA.
works.
If you see someone with a knife in them, don't pull it out and immediately call the police.
Now, obviously, we hope you don't see someone with a knife in them. But if you do, don't take it
For the
out.
foreseeable future. Depends on how stupid he ends up being.
Also, if you do want to kill someone and stab them with a knife, do pull it out. And don't call the police.
But don't kill people.
We do not condone any acts of violence. According to the post-mortem report, the victim's death was not instant.
No, because the knife was providing like a tourniquet. That's correct. It's thought that she would have remained conscious for a short while after sustaining the injury.
I'm pretty sure you did a twink force for this guy instead, but whatever.
No, I definitely did like an up and guy voice. Indeed! We're giving her the time to take hold of this piece of evidence that clearly indicates the killer.
The point is, being a medical research assistant, when body sound was compelled to the act when faced with a wounded victim. Instinctively, she pulled the blade out of...
It's a really bad medical research assistant.
We've already said that. She pulled the blade out in an attempt to save Miss Brett's life.
Yeah, but she's
As a medical assistant, though, yeah. As a medical assistant, that is
more
really
stupid. That's really stupid. You shouldn't do that. Did you hear that, Your Excellency? It would seem this is the best we can do. The best we can expect of this young yokel. This stupid countryside boy.
Is it just me, or does it suddenly feel much colder in here?
Your Excellency, if I may.
Speak, witness.
But also, you said twink voice. Isn't every voice I do a twink voice?
Ish.
I would like another opportunity to testify. In respect to the slipshod assertion just put forward by the yokel... I am also classist, by the way. Yokel Defense Counsel, I mean.
Slipshod?
Yeah. Huh? Her excellent idea, Inspector. Young yokel hopefully has a modicum of knowledge when it comes to the law, it seems. But in matters of medicine, he appears to possess not but one iota of common sense. Would 1800s Japan know the Greek alphabet?
I will permit your request. I don't think so.
Well, actually no, because they speak English based on British. So actually no, it works out.
You will testify again before the court. Call it. You will testify You will testify again before the court on the subject of the defense's counsel's assertion.
Yes, sir. I will do so flawlessly. No, you won't, because then there's no game. If you don't lie, then there's no game.
Witness testimony.
Oh, yippee.
Forensic medicine primer.
What, we're gonna get a medicine lesson? Pulling a blade from a wound without thinking could cause heavy bleeding.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying.
That's basic knowledge that any medical research assistant with an ounce of sense ought to know.
I'm so glad they at least bring it up, though.
I mean, that is true, so this kind of proves it wasn't Ray Membani.
Yeah. I mean, she could still be evil medical assistant.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, if you want to kill someone, then obviously you're gonna actually.
Yeah, but like, she obviously didn't do it, because it's Ace Attorney.
Fair. Alright.
In other words, there's no good reason why the defendant would have tried to pull a knife from the victim.
No, if you were trying to kill him, that would have been a good reason.
Her. The victim is a she.
Pardon me. If you would be trying to
He
kill
just
her,
misgendered someone. Get him cancelled.
if he would be trying to kill her, then it would be a reason to pull it out. Because if you're trying to kill someone, you're going to not.
Well, yeah, but that's a stupid position for us to hold because we're the defense.
No, but then what he's saying, that's not. Whatever.
Well, let's not forget that the young student did have a motive for killing the victim. Do you remember the motive?
No. Vaguely.
The
They
man
lost
the
the case,
victim
like-
murdered 9 months ago, Dr. Wilson, was the defendant's highly respected mentor.
Is what you said just true, Inspector? Could pulling a knife from a wound...
Wait, do you not
really
know
cause the
that?
wound to bleed heavily?
Do you not know that? Oh, that's really stupid. Yes. Think of the weapon itself as a stopper in the wound that prevents excessive blood loss. Bum, 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 bum. Until a doctor is ready to provide proper treatment, that stopper shouldn't be removed. Maybe she thought she could do that, because she is a medical assistant.
I see.
This is why yokers should stay on the farm! Even a quack from some obscure mountain village would even have such basic knowledge. Such basic knowledge. Anyone who's ever given someone a little poke with a knife and put it out again knows it.
Are you trying to imply that you stabbed someone?
I don't think that's a lot of people.
I don't think that's.
I think most people haven't done that.
Anyone who's ever stabbed a man knows that stabbing a man is very traumatic. Yeah.
Anybody who's ever stabbed a man to death knows that it doesn't sound like a big scream. It's like a gasp because all the air is pulled out from your lungs.
Why are we supposed to know that? Why do you assume we stabbed a man and then have that as normal?
That was a Christopher Lee reference. Hopefully some nerds will get that.
We know. Because he was like on the set, that's not what a man getting stabbed
it's so
sounds
cool!
like. I know. I need to watch Lord of the Rings.
Yes, you should.
Alright. Oh, well, I've never stabbed anyone, you see.
Yeah, see, that's the
or
point.
pulled a blade out of a wound, so...
Of course you haven't. I didn't bring you up to behave like a bandit.
Father, is it true what they're telling
camera
me?
switch. Yes, it's basic remedial knowledge from medics. Ray would have been well aware of it.
Kind of sad that we live in a society where it has to be basic knowledge that people get stabbed and then we have to do like, well, actually people shouldn't get stabbed, but whatever, society, I guess. Society.
I mean, even if people didn't get stabbed, it's the same thing as if, like, you know, you fall on like a branch or something, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
It's the same thing. If she were to claim ignorance of such fundamentals, that would prove fatal in many ways. Like in my research, where, you know, she's an assistant.
But then, why would Ray have done it? Could she have pulled out the knife in full knowledge that it would be fatal for Miss Brett?
I don't know. Well, I do, because I know that that's not true, because then she'd be guilty, but she isn't, obviously.
Ray never once mentioned anything about the knife to me. It seems almost impossible to believe, but could my friend actually have...
Susato.
Yes.
What? Wait, that's the wrong name. You just... Wait, no. You're supposed to call her Ryutaro.
Yeah.
Pull yourself together. Music stopped. Very dramatic. We mustn't lose sight of why we're here.
Ah. Counsel, it's time for your cross-examination. Oh, yes, Your Excellency. However, I must warn you that if your cross-examination fails to identify any issue with the established facts. I will be moving to my education immediately afterwards.
Okay, so we just won't say it's done, because that's a cross-examination. You can just keep cross-examining until you say you're done.
Fair. I understand. Believing in your clients and fighting for their cause until the bitter end. I knew it would be hard, but I had no idea it would be this hard. That is such a corny anime-ass line. Like,
even outside of that, it's just innuendo.
yeah, exactly.
I knew it'd be hard, but I didn't think it'd be this hard.
Forensic medicine primer.
Oh dear.
Are you going to read it out?
No, because we don't need to. We already read this.
Fair.
No good reason why I would have. Let me cough up some more blood. She did have a motive. There's the motive. Let's re-look through the evidence.
For the motive?
No, just to reevaluate it. Right. So there's a victim. 11th of August, 2 p.m.
Single stab,
Death would occur with extreme meiosis
Death
was
would
observed in
occur
the eyes.
within minutes.
That must matter somehow.
Well, death would have occurred within minutes. Then.
So yeah.
Yeah, that means within minutes means she pulled it out quite quickly, which would.
Yeah. Which would make sense because they went in there together, didn't she?
Yeah.
Right. We have the photo. Maybe there's something wrong in the photo.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's necessary. Yeah, it's still the lung.
No, that's a lot of bleeding.
No, and that's still the lung. Yeah.
Oh, and we also have magnifying glass. You can zoom in closer. Here's the pen. There's the mask. Bottle. Grape
Do you
juice,
think
probably.
you ever actually need the magnifying glass in the game?
Probably. Oh, well, it's at least helpful to just look at stuff. Right, and then there's a newspaper, which I cannot imagine is relevant here. And then the pen with the RM.
Yeah. I'd say back, yeah.
Let's go back. No good reason. Basic knowledge. Limit light, I think, cause heavy bleeding.
That happened. It's not this one.
Yeah.
That's basic knowledge that a medical research system would announce to send
Yeah.
No, that's true. In other words, there's no good reason why the defendant would have tried to pull the knife.
Okay, I think I know what they're going for here. Yeah.
What do you think they're going for then?
Well, let's do this. I think I have a feeling as to what they want. Yeah.
This is hopeless. I can't find a single crack in his testimony anywhere.
Yeah.
If Ray knew that withdrawing the knife from the wound would threaten Miss Brent's life further, I just can't think of any way to explain why she did it.
Susato, it is at times like these when it's especially important to remember the fundamentals.
The fundamentals?
Evidence is what counts in the courtroom, isn't it?
Of course, but I've been brought to the court records dozens of times already.
I think perhaps you're forgetting something, though. You needn't take the evidence at face value. You can and must examine it in greater detail, too. Oh, I guess maybe not that yet?
I realize this is the first time playing
That's
the
me.
lawyer in the courtroom. My bad.
I realize this is your first time playing the role of lawyer in the courtroom. Excuse me for trying to do a bad impression of you. So if you need reminding of the rudiments, you need only ask. I'll do my very best to help.
Examine the evidence in the court record? It's an idea, certainly. What should I do?
It's your choice.
I know what to do. Yeah, we know we need to look at the evidence, but ask for a refresher.
Yeah.
A refresher of what?
Of how examining stuff in the court record works. So
No, I think I know how to examine stuff. Come think of it.
Okay, right. So we're gonna have
Kazuma-sama and Naruhodo-sama are always turning evidence over and over in their hands.
So we're just getting a refresher anyways.
Yes, I need to examine things in greater detail with space.
Space.
By look at your
That's
eyes.
me again.
My bad!
Read the name. By the look in your eyes, I see it's coming back to you. Go through the court record again and have a thorough look at everything. You may just find a clue.
Yes, I'll do it straight away.
Maybe the newspaper is relevant and there's like another article in the newspaper? That could be it.
Yeah, let me see. Alright, newspaper containing article.
No, look, space to examine.
Yeah, I know.
Look.
And then what button do you press?
Ooh, look! Oh, ooh. This is you.
Hold on, let me just see. What button do you press to like zoom in?
No, well, nothing on this one. Because you can't zoom.
Ratchet England returnees to tell all. Is this the interview with you and Sosuke-san? Is it, father?
Wow.
It looks as though it was quite an exchange.
Yes, he became a little over-animated when he was talking about his time in England. The photographer managed to capture the moment his hand karate chop. Jeez, that hurts. On the neck.
I do hope you weren't hurt.
Okay, Okay, so we've examined everything here.
Yeah, that's all that does.
Okay, so we did have to actually go through that, so we can... no, wait, yeah, no, we can examine here now. Look, examine. There's space to, like, examine things.
If we take out the pen's lid...
We find a pen.
Holy shit.
It's a pen.
Nothing appears obviously out of the ordinary here, does it?
So let's look more.
Exactly, can we see?
Okay, so like this is just a pen.
Can we get the same?
No,
we get the same dialogue again. Alright.
I think we've kind of gone through this for now. Okay, let's look at that one then.
Yeah, we can't really press anything here for extra dialogue.
No? Well, back again then?
Yeah, the pen doesn't show anything special. See? And that.
This one again. No, we've kind of been through this as well. So, just off the newspaper. I still feel like surely it's like just like another article in the newspaper, right? It just feels right.
You can't like not turn it or anything. At least there's not a single thing you can press here.
No, it's all just like the article, because that's the nothing sign.
Nothing appears obviously out of the ordinary here.
Wait, can we rotate it? Yes, we can with the arrow keys. The backside.
But the arrow keys we can also.
The arrow keys.
I did not know those were even part of the gameplay, mate. This is a newspaper from Sosuke-san. There seems to be an important article on the back page as well. Exclusive. Deadly poison from human medical research.
That might be important.
From human medical research. Father, isn't that your lab?
What the? Let me see. He didn't know that?
Oh my god, what kind of a...
Oh dear! The poison's been stolen.
Try not to die. It's this morning's paper that Sosuke-san gave us. Are you saying you didn't know?
As embarrassing as that is for the head of the laboratory, I've not heard of any such thing.
That's not just embarrassing, that's just like straight up like...
The reporter have gleaned his information. I mean, I guess if he hadn't been there yet today, presumably this happened like last night or something.
If something gets stolen from the laboratory you're the head of, you should be the first one that gets called. They should immediately go, yo, Mr. Head of the Laboratory, something's been stolen. What do we do?
I guess, yeah.
Like, if something is not there, you can go, hey, do you know what's up?
Maybe they presumably just be in the following morning instead of, in court here.
Fair.
Maybe that. It just doesn't make sense.
Come to think of it, there was no article mentioning this story in our paper this morning, was there?
Wait, so this is a special paper?
Yeah, like what are you saying, dude?
It's a highly toxic poison we've been working on in the strictest confidence. I'd put Ray in charge of the project.
That might be
That might be important.
That might be something you ought to know and mention when you bring someone up in court. But whatever. Just the guy who's supposed to be the good guy here, the guy who's supposed to be like, I'm your mentor and I'm going to help you through this. Just keeping evidence until you very obviously point it out.
Oh dear,
oh my gosh, that is not.
That is no good.
That is not just bad. That is like terrible, mate. Ray, she was managing it.
If what's written here is true, I guess then it makes sense why he didn't know, because Ray was in charge. So then they'd have contacted Ray. So then it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but you still want to be honest about what's going on.
She tried to hide the theft from me. And moreover, the details were leaked somehow.
I don't believe it.
We need to read this article very carefully. Poison article, yeah, okay.
The article about the inventory record, yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's this.
Yeah, Z, and then we can.
Okay, but
Chill, I'm playing!
now, like, you wanna look at the backside of the pen?
Sure.
Like, before we do this, just look at the backside of the pen. Look, there's the RM. Maybe you can examine like that. Oh, there's something. The cap? The cap.
There's some sort of emblem here, look. But it isn't the Yume University one. It must belong to
It must belong to some other organization, I suppose. A business of some kind. But that would seem to imply that the pen doesn't in fact belong to Ray.
Why can people not own pens from a different business?
Well, because she works for Yume University, so she just gets pens from there. Why would she need another one? Okay, that's important.
I only have one gold pen as well, and I use like 20 other ones. The founder pen was graphing the initial emblem of some scripty. Alright, that's pretty cool.
Cool. Okay, we can also like look at like the initials. I think there was also something there.
Yeah, but I don't. They've already mentioned
No,
that in
well,
the record.
let's see.
The RM initials are very clearly engraved in here.
And the fact that Miss Brett was clinging to this pen in her dying moments is very clearly a message too.
I'd argue, but whatever. To identify her killer, you mean?
I don't think there can be any doubt that this is a key piece of evidence in this case.
No, this isn't a key. This is a pen. Sorry.
That's a really bad. I want to remove the cap because I want to like look at the entire thing, like the tip, inspect the tip.
You want to look at the entirety of the tip?
And take off the pen's lid. Just like to look at that, like turn it upside down as well, just to see if there's anything there. Like examine it.
Examine the tip.
No. No. Okay, nothing. Okay, I think we've gotten everything off of this pen for now then.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay, cool. We can go back. We can read the article now. Exclusive! Deadly poison stolen from Yume Medical Research Laboratory. Following a lecture at Yume by Suseki Natsume on the 11th of August, it's come to light that a very disturbing incident took place. A deadly poison being secretly developed in the university's forensic science laboratory was stolen. Deadly in tiny quantities. Even the smallest amount entering the body, either via the mouth or via a wound from a poison-laced blade, would prove fatal in minutes. Current methods cannot detect the newly developed chemical. The university would have to be consulted.
So you're saying that if someone gets stabbed with poison on it, they die. Yeah, that tends to happen when they get stabbed normally as well, but whatever.
I mean, it can also enter via the mouth, so like they ingest it. And also, not all stab wounds are fatal. Why is the poison being developed? Onset of symptoms occur in minutes, starting with impaired breathing and ending with acute concentration of the pupils.
Acute contraction. Yeah.
Where do we know that from?
Contraction of people. Weren't people dilated whilst they actually...
Well, let's check the postmortem report again.
Symptoms
prior to death. Such symptoms would be suggestive of this toxin. It's apparently an entirely new synthesis of alkaloids and rumored to have been commissioned by the military. Okay, let's take a look at that postmortem report again. Also, why isn't the knife in the court record? Like the supposed murder weapon?
Fair enough. Pupil constriction. Well, that might have something to do with it, but
Well, that sure does change some things. Okay, now we need to figure out where to present that at. Yes. No, well, maybe like with the poison thing.
Yeah.
Trying to purify the poison. You want to go with that?
I think that is going to be like the most. I think that is going to be the thing that you need to say.
Yeah, like that seems the most. Yes.
Yeah.
We got it because the music stopped. The music stopped. That's good. If the music stops, you got it right.
All right. No, there is one possibility. One very good reason why the defendant might have decided to withdraw the knife from the victim's wound.
What? The yokel not only has a poor grasp of the law, but is also a poor loser. Tell us then, what possibility do you think you've identified?
I feel for your sibling for living with this every day.
Well, I don't do these sorts of voices every day.
Alright. It's here in this newspaper article.
No, like for real though. Why is this
hasn't been stolen from a laboratory at the Imperial Union?
No, but like for real though. Why was this in this newspaper but not in the other one? The victim perished from a stab wound. Poison is no relevant in this case.
But that would still imply that the knife would be tipped with poison, or could have been tipped with poison. Yeah, but that doesn't have to be Ray then.
Why isn't the knife in the court record? Why isn't the murder weapon in the court record?
That wouldn't be convenient for the love of the game.
Well, I guess plot reasons.
But, Prosecutor Archie, you will let the defense speak.
Hey, this is an actually minorly competent judge. But the newspaper article, the court cannot rely on the kind of history those wretched publications carry.
Counsel for defense. I am going to need some tangible basis for your claim.
Well, Mikatova's right there.
You will indicate the court precisely what part of the newspaper article mentions affirms. You will indicate to the court precisely what the part of the newspaper article mentioned affirms your assertion.
Your Excellency!
Yes, of course. Thank you. Ray would never have done something to further...
Right, so this one's pretty obvious, which page it is.
The reason why the defendant pulled the knife from the victim's body is explained in the article where it says...
You want to look through it again just to be sure?
Yeah, let's look through it again. E, court record. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's
this one that says only minutes, right? Yeah,
that's within minutes, starting with impaired breathing and ending with acute con. So I think it's this one. Why is the poison being developed?
According to the article, the development of the poison was requested by the military.
That's not... No, you mentioned the other part there.
Yes, a troubling revelation indeed. Oh, it's very worrying.
And yet, even more worrying. Is how this yokel is trying to manipulate the court with nothing more than... Okay, so they did mean the second page. I thought that it is, because it's clear, like, with the symptoms.
Yeah, it's clear about the thing and the minute thing. Whatever.
Okay, so then it's the second one, which like deadly and tiny quantities of poison-tipped blade and stuff. Try reading the article again, yada yada yada. So then, like, surely it's the second one, right? Oh, I guess we have infinite tries for this too, that's nice. Oh, the music stopped.
Hold on. Just a quick second. I know. What?
That's good.
What? You can cut this out, right?
Yeah, of course. Editor, make sure to leave all of this in.
All right, that should kind of do it. Astounding. All right,
would be nice.
The article reveals the following property about the poison in question. When the toxin enters the blood on a knife laced with the poison, it's rapidly absorbed and causes death within minutes.
Are you suggesting?
If the knife used to attack Miss Brett was laced with this very poison, it would explain why the defendant, Mbani-san, would have withdrawn the blade as soon as possible. Yes, the truth is...
Wait, but if the poison's already in you, then it doesn't matter anymore.
Attempt to stop the poison from entering the victim's body.
Wait, so that would mean she saw her being stabbed. You know, the poison is still in there. This is complete and utter nonsense. I agree. This is nonsense.
Okay, I don't have to cook tonight, which is kind of nice because it means I can stay for like a little bit longer.
Nice.
That's cool.
Editor, make sure to not cut this.
Alright, so we're not having cheating, which kind of sucks, but it means that when I come home I can actually shower and be nice and hygienic. Astounding.
You can shower here too.
Together?
Sure.
Astounding.
This is complete and utter nonsense.
Not at all. The defendant withdrew the knife blade from the victim's body not to accelerate the woman's demise, but to save her life. And the prosecution cannot deny the possibility.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't matter because it's not innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven someone else is guilty. Have you not read the post-mortem report? The cause of death was hemorrhage.
I think it's hemorrhage, but I might be wrong.
No, it's hemorrhage.
Alright, still weird. Either way, what is hemorrhage?
Like brain trauma. The word poison appears nowhere in this document.
Yeah, and post-mortems very much are known to not always be reliable.
Well, but even beside that, the article mentioned like it can't be detected yet.
Yeah, exactly.
That was mentioned.
And also, the poison was slightly withdrawn.
No, but if she died from the poison, it would definitely still be in her. But that doesn't matter because
but now
the article mentions that it can't be detected yet by current methods. So it was very, very obvious.
Well, that's because by acting quickly to remove the blade, the defendant prevented the poison from taking.
Wait, that completely removed. Oh, please, this is clearly desperation. The weasel's last breaking of wind. Poison has nothing to do whatsoever with this case, as I believe the defense is well aware. We have no proof that the information in this wretched newspaper article is at all reliable anyways!
I don't scream everything, but that's alright.
No, but it's just for this line.
Just for this line. If see that? That right there is a period, not an exclamation mark, alright?
I know.
Alright.
I'll scream louder for those. In that situation, what the student should have done was wait for medical assistant to arrive. Brother, we know it's within minutes. There's no time for that. But instead, you claim she suspected poisoning and took the potentially lethal decision to remove the blade. Are you too? She must have had a strong reason for her suspicions then, or the argument makes no sense. Well, I mean, she was leading developer. That's pretty good. Exactly. Well put, Inspector. On what ground did you do it? Your court? Remember, I am classist.
Yeah.
I gotta keep reminding you that you're just a country boy.
Why did Ray suspect stolen poison?
Because she was the lead developer of it.
If only you want grounds, I'll give you grounds.
Here's some dirt. Take it.
That was such a corny line. You want grounds? I'll give you grounds.
What? You can't possibly.
From your expression, counsel, it would appear those are not empty words. But naturally, as you stand in this courtroom as a lawyer, you must be aware that words alone, empty or not, are of no value in our modern justice.
That's also not true.
The court demands evidence.
But that's just not true.
Bother to elaborate?
I mean, you can just use logic. That is a thing that is allowed in court.
Fair, but there must also still be some evidence.
No, if you just, you can use just words as...
Yeah, but if you can, make up a whole story, this person...
Look, if someone says they...
If you say that for a person there was motive, opportunity, and time... I forgot what the third is. It's not time. Motive, opportunity, and whatever. And you should make up a good story, it could have very much been this person for this reason. But someone else has been...
I mean, I guess
it's complicated.
It's still
not going to actually have an argument that holds up.
No, if your argument is, well, it isn't certain that my client did it, then that very much holds up in normal court.
If you can just not, if all you can give is an...
If you can prove that it is reasonably possible that your client didn't do the thing, that means that they can't be convicted. That's what innocent until proven guilty means.
Yeah, but if someone's just going to accuse, like, hey, this person might have done it and there's very, very good reason, that's not going to mean anything. So
No, but if you can show the possibility they didn't, they can't be convicted. At least not criminally.
No, that's what I'm saying. But
They can be civilly convicted, but that's a different story.
Yeah, but then still they're going to, if there's evidence, then those words mean nothing.
Never, leave it.
Whatever. Yes, Your Excellency, I'm well aware of that. I've seen it many times, from my place at his side in the Old Bailey. In that case, counsel, you will present the proof to the court now. What evidence demonstrates a clear link between this case and the poison in the newspaper article?
I mean, I guess it's this with like the pupil contraction thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
That would be what makes sense to me, anyways.
I'd say so, but I think that's what they're going for. But
Take that!
That should be good.
No, I don't. Oh no, I think it is.
I would ask the court to refer to the notes section of the post-mortem report, which reads: extremiosis, pupil constriction, was observed in a victim.
Ah!
Clearly, being a yokel with no knowledge of forensic science, I have no idea. So please, do tell me. Presumably, the fact that this condition of the victim was noted in the post-mortem report means that it's an unusual symptom of death?
Fish. Well, under normal circumstances, the pupils dilate when someone dies. Which means they like widen.
I know what dilating is.
If there was extreme constriction instead, that's most certainly unusual, yes. Didn't you make the post-mortem report?
Yeah, like...
Maybe not, I guess. What are you doing, you yokel detective? I am really classist, by the way. Remember I'm classist?
The fact you like... Never mind. In the newspaper article, there's the following information about the stolen poison. Onset of symptoms occurs in minutes, ending with acute contraction of the pupil prior to death.
Right?
If the defendant, upon seeing the victim stabbed in the back, happens to notice that the pupils of Miss Brett's eyes are constricted severely,
then she'd know that she'd basically already be dead and there's no point anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't say that based on the pupils constricting she'd see that. More so the fact that there's a knife in her back!
Which she would have reason to believe not remove. It's complicated. Those couple loose threads will probably be tied together at some point.
I think that the fact that if like, you're not going to look at someone and see, oh, your eyes are just like a couple centimeters smaller. No, you're going to go, oh my god.
If your pupils are smaller, you absolutely notice that. That's a very noticeable.
Think so?
Yes.
Sure, whatever.
Especially if you've been traveling with them all day.
That is fair enough. But the fact that there's a knife in someone's back, that's probably going to be something you notice more. And then you're probably going to be like, oh my gosh, something was stolen that's deadly, and someone's just being stabbed. Surely there must be some connection to that, and then you might remove the knife, but not... I mean, it still works, but I wouldn't say it's based on that.
Yeah, no, it's a bit complicated. Yes, as a medical research assistant, she would have suspected poison immediately, without doubt. Give me one.
Prosecutor, try not to die, alright?
I'll try.
You need some water?
My fatal plot disease must not hit yet.
Alright. Prosecutor Archie.
Ouchie. It's like ouchie.
I think you'll agree, this is a very compelling evidence.
A very compelling evidence.
Shut up!
Tisk! You consider the new professor! Is she gonna lose his hair again?
I believe the defense has expertly demonstrated a credible reason for the defendant's actions.
Wait, so are we done? Because Ouchie has had his... No!
Shujian Mikotoba.
Wait, but you haven't proven who did do it. Yes, Your Excellency.
I believe you are best placed here to confirm or deny the veracity of defense counsel's argument. Veracity? What does that even mean?
Validity.
You will tell the court the truth about the details.
Wait, is he gonna go to the stand?
In the newspaper, please.
Or is he gonna do it here? No. It pains me to have to admit it. But I'm afraid I don't know.
You don't know?
The toxin was kept under lock and key in my laboratory, certainly, but I was unaware of any theft.
Do you mean to tell the court that the reports of this theft are unfounded?
No, Your Excellency. Without returning to the laboratory to investigate myself, I couldn't say.
Are we going to get our first on-site investigation?
Probably not. This is the first case.
Listen to the bumbling academic. Unaware of the theft of secret data research from his own workplace until he reads of it in a newspaper.
I take full responsibility for the incompetence of my supervision.
Father.
This a critical situation for a university professor.
You should have more control over your students, rather than allowing them off on killing spree.
The instincts in moments are amazing. I didn't even actually catch that. Hold on. What did he... What? I missed the freaking line. What?
Oh, it was Ray saying something probably.
Hold on. Let me say what. Hold on. Go
T.
record.
No, you need T.
My bad.
T.
T. That's totally enough. Hold it. Alright, she said hold it. That's all.
Yeah, to hold it. And then...
None of this is Professor Nikotoma's fault. It's all my fault.
Ray. Membani-san. Oh, hold on. That's complete. Imagine the court actually did that. Like the guy told me this all the time. Membani-san. Membani-san.
I just realized the pun in her name. Oh my gosh.
What?
It's Ray Membami. Remember me. Oh my god. It's really stupid. Yeah, I like
Membani-san, you stand accused here. Outbursts like this will not be tolerated.
But it was me.
Why would you say that?
I was the one who noticed that the poison we were developing had been stolen that day.
Oh, that's why she agreed to go on the trip. Because that was a question, right? Like, why did she go with them? So I guess that's maybe why.
So you knew?
I'd been placed in charge of overseeing the project. It was the day that the professors and Shoseki-san were interviewed together for the newspaper. That's when I noticed that some of the poison was missing. Just a tiny amount it was.
But that doesn't matter because it's very deadly even
Yeah,
in tiny
exactly.
amounts. This was already established. Why didn't you let me know immediately?
Little locks in.
I was scared. The whole project was supposed to be confidential, but some of the toxin had somehow been taken. So I decided I'd try to get it back before anyone else found out.
I guess that makes sense, sort of.
It makes sense. It's still weird to me.
Now it really makes sense.
None of this had that none of this had been mentioned before. That like you're going in the court and like, I am very much innocent, but let's not at all mention these key facts that matter to the story.
Because I had a very good idea who the thief was.
Well, but then it wouldn't be a fun case.
Fair. Just for once, I want to play a case where we already have all the information and we just have to pull it together.
Well, you'll see.
The thief? You don't mean?
At least by the time you'll see, you'll have definitely forgotten about this.
Yes, of course. It was that dainty English woman.
Mistress Albrecht.
That's why I decided to join the little group of people going to the seaside. Inside the beach hut, I confronted Miss Brett and then killed her. Damn it! Got me again. But she just sat on a stool at the back of the hut, smiling sweetly at me as if she knew she was untouchable. But it turned out she wasn't, because I killed her.
I know.
This is probably just... No, this is me still.
I know it was you who stole the poison!
You wanna take Brett?
Yeah, sure. But
She's a woman too. This is the victim.
well, now, whatever do you mean?
And then I killed her. Damn it! She suddenly got to her feet, so I killed her. Damn it! Before falling to her knees in front of me and then collapsing on the floor.
Because
I
you killed her.
Well,
Oh my god.
because I killed her. Damn it! That's when I saw the knife in her back that I used to kill her. I couldn't understand what just happened. And then, a moment later, I was seized with fear because I just killed someone. The pupils of her eyes they'd shrunk to tiny pinpoints.
Wow, that is really bad.
I don't believe it.
In other words, you realize that the victim was suffering of the effects of the stolen poison.
So then who stabbed her?
My mind started racing. How do I hide this body I just killed? I hadn't seen anything past Miss Brett's lips once I'd been with her. Except that poison I gave her. Which left only one possibility for the poison to have entered her body.
On the blade of the knife in her back. We already... Exactly,
Yes,
that's not
that I
surprising
used
at
to
all.
stab her, so I could kill her.
And that train of thought was what spurred you to withdraw the blade.
Well, she's already dead though, so why?
Yes, if the amount that had entered her bloodstream was small enough, she might still have a chance. Of course it wasn't. I'd been very sure of that when I was going to kill her.
Why is he taking his shit next to her?
It does look like that.
Why is he just like...
Can we get back to the story of how I killed that woman now, please? That's what I hoped. Or that's a lie, but then don't worry. Really, I killed her. I'm so sorry for staying silent all this time.
It's so stupid that people go like, oh my gosh, surely I'm innocent, and they leave stuff out like this for like a good, I believe, 70% of the case. Maybe we're
Well, who knows how far in we are.
But still,
For a good
2
hours of playtime.
Exactly, for a good 2 hours of playtime, we just don't know this. And
I mean,
oh my
like,
God.
look, that you know, other people don't mention it, but it's fine, because they're like, well, I don't know if this is relevant at all. It probably isn't.
But if she
Like,
comes in court and then
I
she's like,
present a new piece of evidence. It's this apple core I ate yesterday. It's like, yeah, that's stupid.
yeah, exactly.
But like, that's
when
she didn't mention it.
That's
Not
just
even
stupid.
to us, like privately, with
Yeah.
attorney-client privilege.
You think that she'd be like, well, something has happened. It might probably be important, you know, it's like about dead and shit. And like, oh, isn't there? Why are we even still doing this? Like, I'm never ever representing her again. I can't say that because I don't know where this franchise is going. But I'm never ever representing her again.
Well, this is the most recent game.
This is the most recent game?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
As far as I know, anyway.
Your attempt to hide the truth of what's happened is not something that...
Yeah, exactly!
Finally.
Sometimes
However,
these games get
I
so
have
close to
duly
being,
noted
like...
the courage with which you confessed in the end.
But, thank you, Your
Head
Excellency.
slams.
I killed her, after all.
It's barely perceptible, but I do think the balance has shifted a little here in this courtroom now.
Objection!
Your Excellency! Do not be deceived. He did the thing again. The victim just collapsed before your eyes, you say? Well, remember me, son. If that is the case, perhaps you could explain how Miss Brett came to be stabbed?
That was so, like, theatrical. I love that. How she came to be
Well, I did it, obviously, you idiot. You classist piece of shit. You have no answer to the simple truth. Is that you stabbed the victim, motivated by revenge. Oh, yeah, that's right. Are you just now figuring that out? You slow
But you have
bitch.
conclusive evidence to prove that assertion, do you?
She literally said it multiple times, you idiot. Oh, I have evidence, and it's very much conclusive. Why didn't you present it earlier?
What's the prosecution counsel up to? It was brief, but he hesitated for a moment there. I'm almost sure of it. You will produce the aforementioned evidence at once, Prosecutor Ashi.
Ouchie.
I pronounce it like Aussie, like the way you call Australians.
Perhaps some praises due, young country boy student. Remember, I'm very classist.
Wow.
What?
I would imagine there would be no need for me to submit this evidence. You should do it anyway.
Stupid mindset. That's not
really
how court
stupid.
works.
No.
Oh my god.
In fact, at least in most modern court systems, the defense is legally required to have all the evidence the prosecution is going to present.
Like the validation of it's not just like, oh, I pulled this up, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, surely that's valid.
Yeah, you have to establish chain of custody, establish the origin,
blah,
who all
blah,
had
blah.
it.
You have to have the papers for having the papers. It's stupid.
This is not how any of this works.
But obviously, it's a game, and we can live with that because we're not autistic.
Oh well. But you brought this on yourself. Where?
Yeah, that's her removing the knife.
That's her. That's clearly her removing the knife. That's you.
Although it could also be. What the?
No, this is like.
Could a more damning shot exist? The cruelty in the air of.
Man, we're in like a beach changing room. Why aren't they naked?
Why are they taking pictures of this?
Yeah, who took this picture?
Yeah.
Who took this? Hold up. Who took this picture? Is it Saseki's
Aoshi?
No, is it the pressman?
Is it
from fucking Sicily? Is it the pressman?
Oh no!
But like, why was he in the hut when two women were supposedly changing out out of their beach clothes? That's really creepy. Whoever took this picture, what the man?
That's what I'm saying.
This evidence, more than any other, reveals the true extent of the accused murderous nature. Well, it shows the precise moment that memory son plunged the dagger into the victim's back. Well, yeah, of course, but no, that's not true. No!
I don't believe it. Do you ever get so scared that you kind of just
fly back into a wall?
Order! Order! Order!
Order! Order!
Counsel for the defense. Was it you who was responsible for that shrill scream that just pierced my courtroom?
No, that was me, Your Honor. Perhaps his voice is yet to break? These yokels, remember I'm very classist, are slow of mind and slow to mature.
Resurrect from the dead. I'll show you who's slow to mature. What kind of a comeback line is that? You're talking to a dude who's literally already
she's
balding.
talking in her head.
The guy's already balding, like, all the way on top. What do you mean mature? That dude's...
He's over mature. It's like overripe, you know?
Yeah.
Careful now. Sato is starting to show her face here.
It is often said that a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Which is a stupid saying,
and
but it is often said.
Well, it used to be a good saying until artificial intelligence and Photoshop started to exist, so, you know.
No, that was always a stupid saying.
Whatever. The court will accept this extremely common photographic print as evidence. The incriminating photograph was entered into the court record. Obviously, we're going to take a look at that.
Yeah, well, but in a moment, though.
I can't believe he's had a photograph like that up his sleeve the entire time.
Yeah, no, he should have presented it.
I think it was up in his pocket next to the lube and the freaking tissues.
What? That's a really weird combination of items you have to have in your pocket.
No, but why would he have?
What's your next suggestion? You have a pair of handcuffs in there, but not like the police kind of handcuffs.
Well, who knows?
Who knows what Ouchie is into? We're not gonna infringe on his spare time.
Well, I think that when you're talking about people, whatever. It is such a stark image. I'm genuinely lost for words, yeah.
Wait a minute. I did kill him. This picture is right. I did stab her like that. I don't understand. How did you find out I killed her? I mean, who took that photograph? Ray! That's of no importance here. Stop trying to attention.
No, it very much should be that he mentioned.
Oh.
He very much should mention how he got this photograph.
but how
like,
did
what
it
do you
get-
mean?
Well,
what
how
do you
did it
mean?
get there?
That's of no importance here. Do you think the jury's gonna be like, oh, well, this photograph?
There is no jury.
The judge that magically appeared out of thin air is just gonna go, oh yeah, this photograph.
Yeah, probably legit.
Probably legit. I mean, these two girls in the locker room.
I don't know.
Probably taken for like a whole lot of attention, but I don't care. It's probably like valid. I'll just lock her up in jail for like the rest of her lifetime. Even though this doesn't hold up. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. That's an absurd thing to say. It's crucially important.
Yeah,
Thank God. She is going to that shit.
Yeah.
We were just saying that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoever took this photograph and printed was a witness to Miss Brennan's
And
death.
a fucking creep.
Yeah.
He was looking into a woman's changing room at a beach.
The court must be allowed to hear this person's testimony.
No, don't do that. Don't. That.
Oh yeah, that looks really bad off camera. I was pointing for the record. I was doing this, not other motions in my hand. I want to make that very clear. Let that be pre-established.
there.
I will uphold the defense's demand. The prosecution will reveal the identity of the person responsible for taking this photograph at once.
I don't fucking know. Well, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Pardon?
You said the friend arrived at the Imperial Police Bureau headquarters by express post yesterday.
Oh, so evidence, unanimously or anonymously, just submitted, sent by mail. No sender. It's just going to be seen as, oh yeah, that's probably reliable.
Yeah, it's probably legit. I don't know.
Probably legit. No, we're the police. What do we care? Just take it and put it in the back and pretend it was there for the whole time.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's see. What am I gonna do now? But there was nothing to indicate the sender's name or address. The provenance of this print is unknown.
I'm pretty sure it's Providence. But...
Yeah, well, close enough.
Goodness.
Badness.
Are we to understand, thank
That was a
counsel,
funny joke.
that in full knowledge of the fact that this photograph has the murkiest of origins,
Oh, I don't know. Murkiest? Have you seen the Mercury recently?
you nevertheless believe it fits for submission
No,
as
like
evidence
reference for all you nerds.
in the Supreme Court.
When you first produced the print before, I noticed that you hesitated for a brief moment. Because you knew that it wasn't completely reliable evidence, did you? Silence! You local student and blubbering professor. Remember, I am classist. You mustn't forget I'm classist.
This isn't even like insulting anymore. This is just straight up like, is it racism? It's just straight
Classism.
up classism. It's just not even like justifiable amount of you're annoying and I'm going to call you terms. This is just straight up silence because I do not believe in your dignity. It doesn't get much worse than that.
What matters is the blatant truth that this print so eloquently expresses.
I hope he too knows that that is bullshit. But the defendant has already admitted to pulling the blade from the wound. Clearly this isn't the moment
Right,
the
the
knife
flash
was
again.
plunged into the victim's back, but the moment it was...
The moment it was withdrawn, don't waste the court's time on your ramblings.
How does this hold up? Oh yeah, surely it doesn't add up, and that's not what's happening here, because I don't believe you, of course. But
I said
did
no.
But he did just offer evidence that just magically appeared out of thin air.
Objection. That was objectable.
Indeed, without knowledge of who produced this print, we have no means of verifying the claim.
Also, we need to find that guy to lock him up for being a fucking creep.
Without the doubt, most compelling evidence presented to the court.
Yeah, we need to find who gave it to us.
If the
Shut
defense
up, I'm
is
trying to say
unable
something.
to shed any further light on the matter, I believe the conclusion is clear.
Also, we should find who did this, because they're a fucking creep and they should go to jail.
Creep, cause I'm a creep.
Everything this guy says is 100%
I'm
honest.
an angel. What the? No. I messed up the lyrics there as well. It's not even like. Oh no.
Susato, this is the time for you to fight. punch that man.
It's I'm a weirdo, and then he calls her an angel. I messed up the lyrics. It's
If
like a
what
very
you've
famous
established
song.
so far is true, then there can be no doubt. Ah! This photograph so shows the moment that Ray withdrew the blade from the victim.
Yeah, this photograph doesn't prove anything because there's no motion visible, and also
Yeah, that's what a photo is, dipshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying that. But God forbid I point out the obvious.
Yes.
And then
Let the viewer do it.
yes, we just need to prove that somehow. No, we don't need to prove it because the evidence doesn't hold up.
Yeah! Ha! Ha! You'll have plenty of time to row your defeat on the slow train back to the provinces. Remember, I am classes, do not forget. And row to the day you came up against Takatsushi Auchi in the court of law!
We should so totally do a play together somehow, for some excuse. If I can't determine who took this photograph, then the trial is going to come to an end. There must be a clue somewhere. There must be some way of working out who took it. Well, counsel.
Well, we know precisely one person with a camera so far.
Your Excellency.
And it's that...
The burning question is who took that photograph. And the truth is...
I'm gonna take a look at the court record. Let's take a look at the photograph itself, actually, real quick. Maybe it's that guy. No, I want to take a look at the photograph real quick. Let's have a look at that. Because what I'm looking at here is right, like it's like this like stuff, the straw thingies on the side. Hold up, let me cook for a moment.
All right.
That's right there, I think. It's like this little splitty thing. So it was someone not in the cabin, clearly. That like wouldn't be in the cabin.
I mean, it's
right, because this is like the straw thing.
It's still a lot more open and a lot more wide and spherical than the other one, but I'd say...
Yeah, but I mean, look, these things like kind of close on themselves. I don't know. Like that's the only way it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like who would it have been? Not any of these. Like those are obviously out. It might be this guy with. It might be that guy with like his press thing, like Soseki. Maybe with like, because like he has the like press guy, right?
I mean, you could say so, but...
I don't know if that
it's
holds
not,
up.
Exactly, it's not like that is good evidence.
So we say I don't know?
I think so.
That is the
was
wrong
window.
button.
Yeah, God forbid.
There we go.
Alright, so... You don't want to have it in camera.
Yeah.
Let's say I don't know.
I don't know.
You know, if...
Okay, hey, like worst case scenario, we're wrong and
They'll
they're just
get
gonna
a
force.
right in the eye again.
Okay, so clearly we're wrong. You suck. You need to steel yourself and summon your best.
I'll do my best. This isn't about whether I can or can't come up with the answer now. I simply have to.
Okay, so we're employing the classic Ace Attorney strategy: bluff your way through
The
it.
identity of the person who took this dramatic photographic print is, I assure you, something the defense can and will reveal.
What? No, you can't possibly. But as you so boldly claim, you can. Please do enlighten us.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to present a name.
How utterly underwhelming.
However, I am able to present evidence. The defense has a piece of evidence that reveals important details about the photograph's identity.
So I was right. We should have pressed I don't know. What?
Very well then, counsel. Present your proof to the court. Which piece of evidence do you claim reveals something about the identity of the mystery photographer? I'd say the other photo, but...
Or the RM, the pen with the RM.
I mean, I think...
Hold up. Does she have the pen yet? Oh, we can't see because Ray's in the way.
Obviously, but I mean...
No, wait, like that's a
She
genuine...
didn't. She's already laying on the floor. Do you think she's just like, as a act, she's just kind of... grabbed the pen and then died?
No,
she's
I guess.
already holding the pen.
Maybe, I feel like it's the pen, right? Because we've kind of already established, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is probably something. And we haven't presented this yet. That also helps.
I mean, I'd say this should be... Yeah, let's
you
say
want to present this?
Yeah.
Take that!
The piece of evidence in
No.
question is this.
Oh, wait, it is? I think it is right. Yeah, the music stopped. Yay.
I'm afraid, counsel, that when presenting evidence, you must learn to temper those wide, nervous eyes.
Wait, what? Is it correct? No, I'm not sure anymore. Is the music stopped?
I'm obliged to penalize for your lack of focus in both your eyes and your answer. What? Okay.
Well, you can't squeeze your head in your hands again, counsel.
So now because we look stressed, we're gonna get a penalty, whatever.
No, because our answer's wrong and they're making a joke about us looking stressed.
Yeah, I know, but then still.
Classic thing that happens in court, the judge makes jokes. To punish yourself for presenting such irrelevant evidence.
I'll squeeze my head as many times as it takes to win this trial. Your Excellency, may I? You may present another piece of evidence, but no more squeezing, counsel. Which piece of evidence do you claim reveals something about the identity of
Wait!
the jury?
Hold up. It is the pen.
Why?
Look at it. Does this not look like the pen? You see the little nudge here?
That is, we just presented the...
No, but like, does this not look like it is the pen?
No. No, it's not pointing.
Because it also got like a little hole here.
I said it's
Because like part of it is still inner,
I said it's
clearly.
real blood, because like...
Oh well, whatever. Return to the question.
I say we just...
It keeps saying knife blade, but like it's not. Maybe we can like investigate the tip now. Take off the lid. Like maybe we can like look at this now. Yeah. Wait, no, not yet. Oh wait, there's something you can investigate like here.
Now let's screw the barrel, shall we?
Oh, we can take it apart further.
Oh?
Oh, we can find like the container for the poison. I think.
This must be the little reservoir that holds the ink. Yes, filled by drawing ink from a bottle up through the neck.
Yeah, there's like, yeah, that was me by the way, but it doesn't really matter.
Is something wrong, Father?
Just that there doesn't actually appear to be any ink in there, that's all.
Oh yes, you're right, it's pretty much empty. Well, it could be on the verge of running out, I suppose. The details of the fountain pen have been updated in the court record.
There's a very small amount of liquid. So that's probably the poison then, right?
I mean, I suppose.
Like that's the only thing that makes sense to me.
But do you think we should present it now again, or what?
Maybe?
I don't think we should.
Well, let's take a look at the question. Reveal something about the identity of the photographer. Maybe we
No.
do, because like it's the RM thing, right? It has to be the RM.
Yeah, but that's not. We just presented that. That was already there
Yeah, but
previously.
it's been
so-
updated now. Maybe,
Sure.
but
I mean,
I don't
if
know.
it's-
Let's look through other things.
I know for a fact it can be either one of those, right?
No, I don't think so. But like the other photo also doesn't really make sense to me. But like you can't see anybody here or something.
No, fair.
Hmm.
And also, this was later, so.
I think it has to be the pen, right? With the RN thing.
But it's a photograph itself, so we can't really.
Yeah, this is like definitely not it. Like,
Want to
has
do it again?
I think. No, no, it's still wrong. No.
Yeah, never mind.
Like what else could it possibly be? It must then be one of the articles.
I mean, I suppose.
No, none of those. I don't. It's not this one.
I want to see how it would be.
Oh wait, no, it is this because of the picture here.
What?
Look, the person who took this picture. right?
I
Like,
suppose it could be the same, based on...
well, wait, look at it again. There's like little cracks here.
Oh yeah, that might be...
Can we compare those real quick?
No, I'm sure those are the same. Look, see that? That is 100% the same.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
That
I
is
like that.
crazy, yeah.
Wait, no, like,
But that was, yeah.
Go back to that. Yeah, look. Yeah.
Hold on.
You see the crack here?
That was crazy good. Respect.
That is good. Okay.
I would have never found that.
Oh, I feel so smart now.
You should.
Okay, so it's this one then. Present.
That is crazy good. What is that? The newspaper again. Racist England and returning still all. It's not the headline that's relevant here.
Oh, that's
it's the
really
photograph.
good. I like that. Ah, got flashed again.
If you look at it closely, you'll notice that there are some wide lines on the right-hand side.
So it's the PR guy from Soseki. So that's
yes,
the creep.
Indeed, they had caught. Yes, indeed, they had already caught my eye as it happens.
What of it? A shadow of some kind, presumably? From the branches of a tree or like? A white shadow? There are no trees growing inside my laboratory at the university, I can assure you. And also, the shadow isn't white.
If only look close at this photograph.
The exact same tree just happens to grow here too.
Good gracious. Yes, the exact same pattern of lines present on this photograph too.
Well, that tells us nothing. Ha! Yes! It's a shadow of some kind, definitely. The branches of a tree.
There wouldn't be any trees growing inside the hut at the beach, Council.
No, but this is clearly outside the hut.
What's quite remarkable about it is that the two patterns are absolutely identical.
Yeah, the same tree grew there,
How
clearly.
could such an extraordinary similarity have transpired?
Well, I made sure to grow two exactly identical
The
trees.
huge matching patterns that appear on both photographic prints as a result of... Well,
The camera is like slightly open, clearly.
Exactly, I wouldn't call it a defect, but sure.
The defect is a bit of a weird term.
Obviously, it must be due to a problem with the camera used to take photographs.
With the photographic device? Yes, we can confidently say that the camera's lens must be scratched. And that the scratched lens causes unwanted lines to appear on every print taken with the device.
In short, the two photographs under consideration here were taken with the same camera.
And we know who took one of them. Well, no, that still doesn't help us with the actual photographer. There must be hundreds of such camera devices here in the capital. It would be utterly impossible to identify the owner of this particular one. Unless it's that PR guy that Soseki has.
With pretty much every article ever, there's like a little photographer and
Also, like, we know who took that photograph because we have the two people in the photograph are both here in the court right now.
Yeah, it's like hard to imagine, like, oh well, surely there wasn't ever going to be anyone who has seen that photographer.
Oh, but it's still stupid logic because only one person can use the camera, I guess.
No, yeah, I mean, most of the time, a camera belongs to one person.
Yeah, but people
imagine
steal
people
it,
like, oh yeah, I sell this camera, and then conveniently it will be like, if people actually like,
no, but like stealing exists and stuff.
I mean,
well, it doesn't matter. We'll see
I don't
later.
suppose that is even.
Objection!
I think you're forgetting, Prosecutor Archie, that one of the photographs featured in a newspaper article.
A newspaper? Ah!
That's right. The author of that article is the mystery witness to this crime.
Wang? Wang!
Where'd the other two guys go?
Minimal!
I see what you will call a racist England returnee.
What are you yelling about? You've already testified!
It's memo, I tell you. Mini memo. Memo.
No, it's mini memo. Get it? Because it's mini memo. Get it? It's a funny joke.
Soseki-san, what was that?
I think that's the name of his
Did
PR
you
guy.
say mini memo? Ever since
Whoa,
I
he's
returned to
twerking.
Japan, a reporter from the show you knew has been hounding me, following my every move.
Oh, so it's not a
A
PR guy.
reporter
It's
by
a
the
stalker.
name of Writing Many Memo.
Yeah, it's right in mini memo. It's right in mini memo.
Writing Many Memo. That is pretty funny. Now that he mentions it.
Okay, that's pretty good. Wait, he has blue paint on his hand. Oh no, that's ink probably.
Surely that isn't the poison though. Nah. No, is that?
Hey, wait, that's the emblem on his arm. It's the emblem on the back of the pen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Could that same reporter be?
And the ink is from the pen that he did, obviously.
Yeah.
Because apparently he hadn't washed his hands since then.
A camera to the left of him, a notebook to the right. There I am, stuck in the middle with Writing Many Memo. So he's saying this picture was taken by...
Writing Many Memo.
By Many Memo, yes, my lord, your excellency, esquire. Officer, find the newspaper reporter at once and bring him to my court.
He was already here.
We will adjourn for a short recess in the
No,
meantime.
wait, he was already here.
Oh,
Did he leave?
Yes, your excellency.
Yes. Yes, Shay, your excellency.
And one more thing. I want this knife, the murder weapon, examined for traces of...
Why wasn't this in the court record? We have it. Why wasn't it in the... Whatever.
Also, that knife looks very different from the one in the photograph.
Yeah, like it's the pen in the photo.
I still don't think that's true.
No, okay, well, we'll see, I guess.
You will solicit the assistance of Imperial University's medical department for the task. Understood.
Yeah, because only they can... Oh yeah, T-poses to assert dominance. Meh. Minimo! Minimo! Karimasu! Shushan! That's all the Japanese I know.
To be continued.
I think this is a good place to
yeah, exactly.
call
I
it
think
quits.
that's a perfect time. Next time we should probably put the mouse...
Ah, it doesn't really matter. Save progress.
That is a good point to stop, yeah.
You can just overwrite this, so it doesn't matter. Well, that was nice. What do you think so far?
I think it was really enjoyable. I think that like the whole thing, like with the crack adding up, I think it was really good. I do gotta say the game takes a long time for like a small amount of progress.
I mean that's like, you know, nature of an intro case.
Fair.
We'll do this next time. So yeah, what's your opinion so far?
What do I think so far?
We've kind of gotten to like the
What do I
first
think
part.
so far? I think that it was really enjoyable, and I definitely want to finish the first case. I am not sure if I want to finish all games, if this is the pace we are going at.
This is definitely not the pace. This is one of the longer first cases.
Alright.
The first cases are always like less interesting because, you know, they need to teach you the game.
Yeah, fair. No, I think that once
It'll
you get...
definitely pick up.
I think that once you get like rolling, then it's...
I've heard especially the last case of this game is incredible. Like, that's genuinely like one of the top 5 cases of all time.
Okay, I'm curious. We're definitely finishing this game.
Yeah.
Even if it takes long, I definitely want to finish this one, yeah. I think it's enjoyable. I think it's sometimes a lot of dialogue to work around something where like, oh, this is like objection, and then they really don't say anything.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I can live with that. I think it's interesting. I think it's fun that we get to meet up, actually talk, and also do something completely silly. So I say I'm definitely up for more episodes and more stuff and more whatever.
Very cool.
Very cool indeed.
Let's do it, yeah.
I think it's fun that the eyes there just aren't animated and just aren't there because
they're under the cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, normally the eyes would already be like slightly.
Yeah, but
visible,
like
they
it's too
just
much effort to
don't
make that
animate
in the
them.
model.
And I think that's amazing.
Well, that's gonna be it for this episode.
So see you at the next one, hopefully, if anyone's watching this.